What's up, everybody? So we're back out in the shop with another Shop Talk Tuesday, and in this episode we are continuing the Forge series. Now, in this series we're primarily focused on forge to finish knives, and the whole reason behind that is trying to elevate my forging ability and just work on hammer control and things like that. Now, I'm really good at using my 2x72 to create nice crisp lines on knives, and I want to push my forging ability to get it up to that level so that I feel comfortable with forging and so I can create really cool knives all at the same time. So in this episode we're going to be doing a forge to finish knife, and in the few episodes going past this they're going to be that way so that I can see my skill evolve. Now in this episode I'm not going to be doing much talking, we'll do a recap at the end. Other than that, hopefully y'all enjoy this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Guys, enjoy the video. Well guys, I know that the forging process and videos like this can be a little monotonous with all the forging over and over and over again for about 8 minutes, but you got to remember there's multiple steps in this particular forging process because we're doing the forge to finish. So there's not going to be any bevel grinding after the forging process is done. There's not going to be any flattening the tang on the 2x72 or surface grinding or any of that once this forging process is done. All of the profile, the bevels, and the flattening will all be done during the forging process, so we're going to be skipping those. But because we're doing it within the forging process, it makes the forging process just a little bit longer because we got to make sure we get that complete finish before we go into the shop and just refine the profile a little bit. So hopefully that helps out with kind of the understanding for how much time we're spending on the forging aspect of this video. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and wrap this Shop Talk Tuesday up here with pretty much all of the talking that's going to be in this Shop Talk Tuesday. Now, the reason behind that is I like for y'all to kind of just watch the process, and then I'll explain some of the stuff towards the end of it like I'm doing right now. So why I did the finish, the shape, stuff like that. Now, when it boils down to it, I know that a lot of people would prefer that I grind this finish off here and make some like satin bevels or something like that. But I want y'all to understand something. With a camp knife having this particular finish on it, it is going to be super, super, super weather resistant. This finish still skates a file. So, and I'm talking about like a 60 HRC file, that finish right there. And it is going to last for a very long time. Now, one of the things that I did on this one was I didn't put like a definite plunge line on here. I wanted it just to smooth straight into here and have this nice little profile right here going into that heel. And I love the overall profile of this. Just a nice, almost like a spear point, but it has just a cool drop point. Nice little swoop on the belly. Awesome for something like skinning, or even if you want to use it as a camp chef's knife, you really could. You could use it for all kinds of different things. But I love this. I think that the profile is really cool. I went really simple with the handle, almost like my heirloom knife that I did. And I know a lot of y'all are here because you watched that video. This is a very similar profile handle to that, which is the template that I use whenever I kind of marked things out on here. But we have some nice zebra scales showing some beautiful grain on there that transitions all the way through the tang, which I always love when that happens. Brass pins with a brass lanyard tube, all 3/16. And then of course, beautiful finish. We've got a nice satin finish all the way around it. I think that that is all in all just an amazing knife. I was able to forge it really thin and really flat. And then we did a full distal taper all the way to the tip there. And again, that's all forging. There's been no grinding on the side of this. So as flat as you see that right there, that is all from just a hammer and an anvil. No grinding. I love that. And again, all of this is just to prove to myself that I can do it, and on top of that, gain all of the hammering skills all in the process. Now, when it comes to the forging aspect of this, I didn't really have a profile in mind. I kind of knew that I wanted to go somewhere in this direction. I didn't know that it was going to look like this. I kind of just started swinging the hammer to see where it went. And I'm very happy that it turned out like this. But whenever you're watching me do the forging process, I might not be doing it in the order that it would make sense to someone who's been forging knives like this forever. You know, this is only my second forged finish actual knife that I've done. And this is the, you know, it's getting better and better and better. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is the process that I forge, I will develop that as I go forward. The way that I'm doing it now will probably not be the way that I'm doing it 6 months from now. But I've got to learn these things as I go through. Okay, if I forge it, the handle this time, and then the blade this time, and then I start drawing things down here or moving things out here, what does that do to the steel? You know, watching somebody do it on video is way different than actually doing it with your hands and figuring out, okay, if I swing it this way, it does this. If I move this here, it does that. If I hammer it here, it does this. I've got to learn all of that stuff with my own body so that I can better improve my skills. So again, if you're looking at it and you're going, that's not the way I would do it, well, that makes sense. If you've been doing it for longer than me, of course you'd be doing it quite a bit different than I am. But I'm loving the process. You know, this is something that I really like. And most of the knives in this series are going to have this particular finish because I want to be able to put them all side by side whenever I'm done and go, wow, look what I was able to get done here, and then transition between each one without hiding it within grinding skills. I'm very good on the 2x72. I can put insanely crisp bevels on blades with a 2x72. But I want to be able to do it with a hammer, and I want to show myself what I was able to do without correcting them with the 2x72. So, reason behind that. When it comes to the scales, I had these pair of zebra wood scales, so that's why I went with that. I wanted to do brass because it popped a little bit, and then do the lanyard hole because I'm going to end up putting a lanyard on this. But I am happy with this. I'm really interested to know what y'all think about it. So let me know in the comment section down below. Do you like the finish? Do you like the profile? Do you like the scales? Do you like the pins? What would you change about it? Guys, that is the end of this particular episode. In the next Shop Talk Tuesday, we're going to be doing another complete forge to finish build. I hope that y'all are really liking this. The fact that y'all are getting entire builds each week. Hopefully I can continue to do that. We'll see how it goes. Guys, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all stay safe out there, and I'll catch y'all next time.